If I look like I just woke up, you're actually wrong. I've been awake since 2 a.m. So yeah, I have very weird nights every now and then. Probably because I slept way too long the other night and now my body decided to just sleep for 4 hours, I think, maybe 3. I do feel pretty exhausted. It's 9:30 right now, and at 11 my mom and I are going to look for some winter shoes for me because I don't have those. So let's get them. Yeah, very excited for it, but I do not feel real. I spent my entire morning editing, finishing a video, making little thumbnails, like very simple, but still more effective than the like automatically generated ones. It just feels a little bit more cohesive, if that's the right word. I already ate breakfast. I had some yogurt with mango because it's just an obsession right now. I had a little bit of soup. And then I had a little bun with egg. So there's that. I am thinking about making a coffee, but I also don't want to overdose myself on caffeine. I've had 3 matchas so far, which if you realize I've been awake for like 6-7 hours. I've been awake for 6-7 hours. It's not that much. So you know what? Time to make a coffee. Also, I found this shirt again and I forgot how comfortable it is. And later today, I want to reorganize some things in my home. I want to redo my cupboards because like their layout doesn't really make sense, and I have a few things in my bedroom that I would like to switch up. Also this morning I thought of some things I would like to hang on my wall. One of them being like a big painting of like the ocean or something. Or not necessarily a painting, but like a big poster print type thing. We also have to do the dishes. And I really don't want to. So I'm kind of thinking about making one more bun, just with cheese. Because it does sound really nice, but I know I'm not hungry, but because I'm tired, my body wants more energy. So what do we do? What can I do, girl? And I'll also be making another green tea. Yeah, in all honesty, I do feel wrecked. And I wish I was just able to fall back asleep whenever I wake up, like in the middle of the night. Even though I'm so happy with like me being productive, I'm not sure if I like this angle. Oh God. So we have like 1.5 hours until it's 11. I could try and take a nap, but I'm so afraid I'll just completely sleep through everything. It's really hard to like decide what to do. Also, I think the plastic is still in the oven. I feel like I can still smell a little bit of plastic. So my camera is practically dead. It's like flashing. So my camera died while I was saying that. So hi, here we are. Welcome to my bedroom. I changed my clothes again. I am wearing this hoodie. I actually love it. It has some horses and lightning and everything on there. So I am going to look for my rain pants. I think they're right here. Yes, because it's still snowing pretty heavily and I don't like getting wet and cold, so let's prepare. I also am wearing 2 pairs of leggings, one just like a regular one and one thermal legging. It's probably more effective if I put the thermal to my skin. I also accidentally dropped water in my slipper and it also made my sock wet, which is like one of my least favorite ways to start the day, by getting wet socks. I'm going to do a little bit of my makeup and then start heading out the door. And maybe you're wondering, what the actual fuck is on your head right now? Why will you even put on any makeup if the weather is this bad? So I don't look as bad as I feel right now, because the tiredness is starting to hit my brain a little bit. The thought of trying on a bunch of shoes is already making me a little bit nervous. As long as the stores aren't like overly crowded, I think I'll easily be able to do this. Some quick powder foundation, because once I discovered how easily it is to wear powder foundation, whole new world opened for me. I'm not doing so great though. Like, funny enough, I am so incredibly motivated right now. Like, I feel almost, because of my slight sleep. Well, is it sleep deprivation if I slept like a lot like the night before? Maybe ever so slightly, but again, I'm also getting a little sick, so that might have to do with my lack of brain function, and I am not the smartest in general. So I'm just going to put a little bit of eyeshadow on. Just a nice basic look to make me feel a little bit more alive and put together. I have no idea what kind of shoes I'm going to be looking for. I am thinking about something like a Doc Marten, but they are pretty expensive. I might honestly come back with hiking shoes that are waterproof because I do love walking a lot, so a nice waterproof. I have no idea where it got off. Okay, on camera it doesn't look that bad.
Yes it does.
But when I look at myself in the mirror, I am a little bit disturbed by how this is turning out. But let's just put on mascara and... So it looks alright. It's not the best job I've ever done, but it's also not the worst. So let's go outside. Not gonna lie, after walking around for a bit and it's not snowing as hard, I'm actually really enjoying this. I have my new shoes on, my Dr. Martens. They're really comfortable, or at least a lot more comfortable than the shoes I used to wear. Of course, you have to kind of get used to the shoe, but I'm so happy. We're going to head back home. My tiredness is setting in. I can mainly just feel it in my eyes. My vision is just feeling a little weird, a little off. So I really hope I can sleep a little bit at home. So I know my last video was Summer Girl Hates Snow. However, I might change my opinion if you play in the snow good enough. But as for right now, still cold is very pretty. But would I choose this over warm weather? No, I definitely wouldn't. But it's pretty and let's enjoy it while it's here. Because we haven't had snow like this in quite a while, so let's enjoy it. Why do I always film in a position with the worst lighting? I actually slept for a solid 3 or 4 hours and it was one of the best naps I've ever had. Even though I had very weird dreams and it just got a little bit like bizarre. Okay, there were a few moments that were kind of scary, but nothing like too bad. But still, it kind of freaked me out. I have just been laying and chilling and cleaning up a little bit. Right now it's like 8:30 p.m. and I feel kind of stuck between I really want to sleep and I really want to clean. So I think I am just going to do the dishes and maybe just make a plan for redoing my cupboards, because it feels a little bit better to just have it planned out a little bit rather than just like taking everything out and just kind of sorting out the plan in the moment. Because knowing my motivation, the first 5 minutes are going to be really fun and then I have to like think a lot and make a lot of decisions and I'll get decision fatigue so easily and then I won't be enjoying myself anymore. So let's not risk it. Yes, dishes time. Let's do dishes. So when I said we'll see each other in bed, I kind of meant, hi, we'll see each other the next day at night. Or at night, it's almost 5. And you may notice, it's a little different. Oh, and my camera's dead. Well, I'll see you in a bit. Okay, so apparently I can record while my camera's charging, so that's very nice. What I was going to say, if you notice, you may see the kitchen is looking a little bit different because I am already busy with my video on kind of redoing my kitchen. It's probably just going to be me like afterwards explaining what I did and then have some b-roll of me like organizing it, but it's such a big process and I mainly just needed music and YouTube in the back for me to like figure out what I wanted to do with everything. And it still doesn't really make a lot of sense, but we're trying. And it's time to make food. I'm getting hungry. I didn't really eat that much today. So let's make dinner. I also really don't know what to make for dinner. So let me grab my shit and we'll figure it out. There's a slight problem. I kind of want to make a tomato sauce like pasta with my burrata because it's going to expire. However, I don't really have like any veggies except for paprika. Well, I have more vegetables, but they don't really suit a tomato-based pasta. And I have all the ingredients for a pasta with pesto, and this would also belong on there. However, I'm feeling tomato, so I guess we're just going to make it and just not give a fuck. Yeah, let's just do it. I also have some meatballs, and I feel like I might just make 3 of those and just freeze the rest of them. Let's cook. Pasta's ready, bitches. Okay, let's... Ooh, she's already oohing and gooing. This is the goodness I was waiting for. Let's mix her up just a little bit. I was craving this so badly. I just feel like nothing comes between a girl and her way too cheesy pasta. It's just simply wonderful. I like my pasta sauce very thick and out there. Like I'd rather just have a little less pasta and veggies and just have this ooey gooey delicious sauce. So to finish this, we're going to put a little bit of Parmigiano Reggiano on top. I hope she isn't moldy. That is one tasty looking pasta. And this is what I mean with I can cook as long as it just doesn't involve dough. Even though I'd love to make pasta from scratch sometime, but Taste Test is the only place where I have good lighting right now, and the lighting still sucks. Cheers! It's all I want in a pasta. It's nice, it's creamy, it's thick, it's fatty. The paprika still has like a nice little bit of crunch, adds a little bit of a bittersweet thing to balance out the heaviness of the cheese and pasta. It's perfect. I'm going to enjoy this. Thank you for watching. Thank you for hanging out. The cupboard sorting out section video thing will be uploaded soon. As soon as I am done with cleaning and editing. So thank you for watching. I love you. See you in the next one. And put burrata in your pasta because it's fucking delicious.